Seeds of Wisdom RV and Economic Updates Tuesday afternoon, January 14, 25. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Good afternoon. Dinar recaps. BRICS News. Analysts predict the future of BRICS currency. The BRICS alliance is working on the formation of a new currency to challenge the US dollar's global prospects. The bloc aims to dethrone the US dollar from the world's reserve currency and usher into a new financial era. The bold idea is pushed most by members China, Russia, and Iran, as their economies are hampered by the US. The White House pressed sanctions on Russia and Iran, and both countries are seeking an alternative currency. On the other hand, China seeks global domination through BRICS, and the launch of a new currency will boost its prospects. On the contrary, India is against the idea, as their leaders have openly supported the US dollar. India's Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar repeatedly said that they need the US dollar and will not sideline it for trade. The statement highlights the stark differences and ideas among the member nations of the nine-country alliance. Decoding the future of BRICS currency, analysts share their opinions. Two financial analysts decoded the future of the BRICS currency and shared their opinions about its prospects in the global markets. However, both strategists believe that the contrasting ideas among BRICS members will make the currency a disaster in the forex markets. In my mind, there are issues between those countries that make up the BRICS community, says Michael Diaz, global managing partner of Diaz, Royce & Targ, based in Miami. I don't believe that they will settle on a unified currency because they all have national security concerns. They could move to digital Bitcoin, but because of the individualized interests of those countries, I don't see it as a risk to the US dollar, he said. Another analyst, Montero de Carvalho, a partner at Montero & Weiss Trade, said that he does not believe BRICS currency can challenge the US dollar. The very cohesion of BRICS ultimately favors a more fragmented international trade profile into competing blocs. Within BRICS, China acts as a globalizing agent, with its initiatives primarily aimed at opening markets for its products and companies. In the global context, this stance contrasts with countries that have adopted more protectionist measures, he said. BlackRock launches Canadian Bitcoin ETF with dual currency trading options. BlackRock has launched its first Canadian Bitcoin ETF, offering dual currency trading options amid market fluctuations and outflows in the US Bitcoin ETF sector. BlackRock has launched its iShares Bitcoin ETF, Bybit, on Cboe Canada, offering both CAD and USD trading options and providing Canadian investors easier access to Bitcoin exposure. The fund invests primarily in the US iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF and allows investors to hold Bitcoin exposure in tax-advantaged accounts through traditional brokerage platforms. Treasury Secretary nominee Scott Bessent plans to divest his BlackRock Bitcoin ETF holdings before Trump's inauguration to comply with federal ethics guidelines. The US iShares Bitcoin ETF has accumulated $52.7 billion in assets under management, though it recently experienced a record high outflow of $333 million on January 2, 2025. Bitcoin spot ETFs saw collective outflows of $313.6 million on Monday, with Bitcoin trading around $95,000 at press time. Helen Hayes, head of iShares Canada at BlackRock, explained the practical benefits of the new fund. The iShares fund provides Canadian investors with a convenient and cost-effective way to gain exposure to Bitcoin, and helps remove the operational and custody complexities of holding Bitcoin directly, she said. JPMorgan projects $3 to $8 billion inflows for potential XRP ETF. JP Morgan predicts that spot-based XRP ETF could see inflows of between $3 billion and $8 billion. Anticipation for XRP ETF approval is rising as multiple applications await the SEC's verdicts. Ripple's increasing usage and payment role make XRP a strong candidate for an ETF product. JP Morgan, a leading global financial institution, has estimated that a spot-based XRP ETF may see flows of $3 billion and $8 billion. The financial giant based this approximation on the performance of Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs that started in the market last year. Spot ETFs have gained much popularity in the crypto market and represent about 8% of Bitcoin's total market capitalization, which is now $1.81 trillion. Nonetheless, Ethereum ETFs have comparatively lower penetration at 3%, but the trend is still likely to experience an increase in future inflows. According to JP Morgan, an XRP ETF is expected to have a similar market impact as Bitcoin ETFs. Similar levels of success are also expected from Solana-based ETFs. This will also stress the growing interest in diversified cryptocurrency ETFs among institutional and retail investors. Industry players compete for approval. Increasing adoption and use of XRP in payment solutions add more weight to the crypto's suitability for an ETF. Currently, there are already some applications for the XRP spot ETF being filed by some industry participants including Bitwise and WisdomTree. The competition has been further intensified especially after the emergence of positive results in Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. As previously reported by Cryptopolitan, Ripple President Monica Long stated an XRP ETF may be launched right behind Bitcoin and Ethereum products. Her remarks are in line with the market sentiment that the prospect of an XRP spot ETF being approved has risen considerably. Nate Geraci, a well-known expert in the ETF market, also noted that an XRP spot ETF could be approved within the year. This would be a great boost to Ripple and would also provide a lot of credence to the XRP token as a key digital currency in the market. While XRP has been garnering much attention, BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, has ruled out plans to apply for more altcoin ETFs at this time. The company continues to concentrate on its Bitcoin ETF, which has made it a leading player in the cryptocurrency investment market. Ripple's executives have also been making headlines. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, the Chief Legal Officer Stuart Alderoty, and the U.S. President-elect, Donald Trump, held a meeting that set speculations on possible friendly policies towards XRP. Even without any details about the meeting, the crypto community has considered this a positive sign. The further expansion of the Ripple ecosystem has also added more wind to XRP's sales. The RLUSD, a stablecoin issued on the XRP ledger, is used to enhance the options of settlements on the XRP ledger. The adoption of the XRP ledger is expected to grow due to RLUSD improving cross-border transaction efficiency. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com